Might as well just rip the Band-Aid off and get over this game. Raiders lose 25-24 in probably one of the worst ways possible. So let's get into it. Raiders start the drive for the first drive with an interception on the third play of the game because Geno Smith is one of the worst quarterbacks of all time. And then they get a 46-yard field goal, so we held them. Our defense was doing really good. And then they ran it with Genty. Meredith didn't block, so Genty fumbled the ball on a negative 11-yard rush. Max Crosby got his first career interception. That was awesome for a 19-yard return. Genty, 8-yard touchdown catch. He was moving crazy today. Second pick of the day for Geno. He's just horrible. Then they got their second field goal, 43-yard field goal. Then Laube had a good return. Then Genty had a 64-yard touchdown on an insane run. He was moving crazy today. I think he's finally back. Then another field goal from the Bears to make it 14-9 Raiders lead. And then Geno threw his third interception, one of the worst quarterbacks I think we've ever had. And then we give up a 27-yard touchdown catch on 3rd and 12, horrible. And then Genty, a 9-yard touchdown catch to make it 21-16. Cairo Santos got another field goal, 21-19. Raheem Mostert, 37-yard flash for a nice run. And then we ended off with a 29-yard field goal. I think we needed a touchdown on that drive. Swift had a 2-yard touchdown run. They failed their 2-point conversion. We were rushing down the field, and they blocked the field goal. I don't know if he would have made it anyways, but he's one of the best kickers in the league, so I had a lot of faith in him. But the Raiders lose 25-24, offensive struggles. Obviously, Geno's the worst person, sorry guys. He's probably the worst quarterback in the league right now, and he's the reason we lost the game. 14 for 21, 117 passing yards, barely any passing yards today. He had 2 touchdowns and 3 picks. That's horrible. He had a lot of rushing yards, whatever. Doesn't matter. We lost. Genty went crazy, 155 yards, 3 touchdowns, 21 carries, 138 rushing yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 2 receiving touchdowns. Played really good today. Proud of him. He's going to be good. Raheem Mostert, 73 yards, 62 rushing yards on 4 carries, 37 long. He's playing really good tonight on his first game back today, whatever. Bowers, 46 yards receiving. Myers, 30 yards receiving. Tucker, 22 yards total. Carlson, 1 for 1, 3 for 3, extra points, 29 long. And he got that kick blocked, so that sucks, but definitely need to get Geno off this team. He's probably the most inaccurate quarterback in the league. He literally threw it just right to the Bears defenders. I mean, he's had 2 games this year with 3 picks. That is not a winning quarterback. I don't care about the passing yards. Who cares about the passing yards if you can't win a game? The Raiders are 1-3, and right now I feel like we should just tank. We can't win against horrible teams. When the Bears are one of the worst teams in the league, I don't want to hear it. They played the Cowboys. They should have destroyed the Cowboys by even more. But the Cowboys have been bad for a while, and that's why they beat the Cowboys. But we should have beat the Bears. We had a lead most of the game, basically the whole game, except that one lead change. But I feel like, the Raiders should have won this game by a lot. And Geno's the reason we lost. Genty balled out. Genty put everything on the line for us just to lose. Max Crosby balled out. I mean, if you want to look at Max Crosby's stats, you can. I mean, he had 5 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 1 pick, 1 QB hit, 3 passes defended, 1 forced fumble. He was moving crazy. I mean, we should have won this game, guys. That's the bottom line. Should have won this game. Now, the blocked field goal is just sad, but it's not Carlson's fault. It is all on Geno Smith. Geno Smith didn't throw those picks. The Raiders most likely would have won. I know I'm sounding really negative. I'm sorry, guys. Trying not to be, but I know how I'm supposed to be positive when the Raiders lose every week. But yeah, we'll see what happens next week. I expected a win here. We lost, and that's just embarrassing. And we definitely need to think about other quarterback options because Geno's old, and he's just horrible. He keeps throwing it to the defense like every play. It's just embarrassing to watch. When we had a good drive, throws a pick. When you had a good drive, throws a pick. Had a good drive, throws a pick. You can't win with 3 picks each game. It's just not going to work. That's why I'm going to be sleeping through the Colts game next week because I don't want to watch our horrible team lose again. Only upside I've seen is Genty, and the defense was actually good today. Aside from the 27-yard touchdown they allowed, the defense was good. But it was basically Geno. If Geno didn't throw those picks, we would have won. It's all Geno's fault, and we got to figure out a way to play better against horrible teams, because we played down to the Bears today, and that's what happens. Yeah, at this point, I kind of just want the first overall pick, because next year's draft, we already have the 8th pick in the first round, so if we were to lose every other game, we'd have, like, the first pick, I'm pretty sure, and we would have the first and the 8th pick, so that might change our team a lot. We definitely need a quarterback in the draft. I don't know who we should draft. I know Mendoza's been in the conversation. A lot of other quarterbacks have been talked about. At this point, I just want a new quarterback. Kenny Pickett's not the answer probably either, so I don't know what we should do. Maybe throw a kicker at quarterback, see how that would work. I mean, we just have nothing when it comes to the passing game right now. I mean, Geno, he made some good passes, but aside from the good passes, those picks just overlook the good passes, because those picks were horrible, and this was one of the most heartbreaking losses we've had in a while. A blocked field goal. Like, how much more scripted can it be? Like, I swear, the NFL seems scripted with this loss. I feel like it is, but I'm not going to get into that too much. But yeah, I feel like the Raiders, this was all Geno's fault. I'm not trying to put all the blame on Geno, but if Geno didn't throw those 3 picks, the Raiders would have won it, in my opinion. So Geno definitely needs to improve on that. Look at tape. He says he's been looking at tape, but obviously he hasn't if he's thrown 3 picks. I'm not trying to hate on Geno as a person, but as a player right now, he's playing horribly, and he needs to pick up his act if he wants to lead this team to the playoffs. I was excited for this season. Before the season, I was really excited. I thought we were going to make the playoffs. At this point, I think the Raiders will go either 4-12 again or 3-14 or something like that. The Raiders are horrible, and there's a lot of fixing we need. Brandon Carroll is a horrible O-line coach. The O-line did play a lot better today, but still, Jordan Meredith needs to block better. He's showing that he's not a center, and we need to put Jackson Powers-Johnson back to center. Pete Carroll needs to be a better coach also, and if we have all those factors, the Raiders will win. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe for more. Trying to get to 2K subs by the end of the year. I'll try to post every day if I can. I know I haven't posted in a while. I've posted shorts. Go check out those. I try to